people are so mostly conventional and also attached to comfort zone and their own judgment of things.
Yes.
So it's not that's what hinder people
Yes, Master, that's true.
to become a higher level of practitioner. The ego, yeah. Ego is the one attached to everything that they like, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, ego is also very scary. Ego is our worst enemy, yeah?
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic or Laxis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. 멋진 시청자 여러분 반갑습니다. 환희에 찬 아름다운 한국 문경의 정화입니다. 한국은 수천 년의 역사를 지니고 있습니다. 한국이라는 국명은 고려 왕조에서 유래했습니다. 고려는 높고 아름답다는 뜻으로 한국 산수의 특징인 높은 산과 맑은 물을 잘 표현하고 있습니다. 한반도의 척추는 태백산맥으로 가장 웅장한 산인 백두산은 영적 구도심을 지닌 한국인들에게 신성한 장소로 여겨지고 있습니다. 신비로운 아름다움과 청정한 자연에 이끌려 수많은 순례자들과 관광객이 이 산을 방문하고 있습니다. 한국은 고요한 아침의 나라로 알려져 있습니다. 자랑스러운 문화와 전통을 지닌 한국은 옛것과 새것이 조화롭게 잘 어우러져 있습니다. 오랜 역사를 지닌 고궁과 신성한 사찰이 높은 고층 빌딩과 초현대적 건물들과 함께 공존하고 있습니다. 자연을 사랑하는 한국을 소개하게 돼 기쁩니다. 여러분의 고귀한 소망이 이루어지길 부처님께 빕니다. 수십 년간 칭하이 무상사께서는 신성한 가르침으로 세상을 밝혀주셨습니다. 완전히 깨달은 스승인 그녀는 윤회의 순환에서 영원한 해탈을 이루고 내면의 신성한 본성을 즉시 발견하고자 하는 사람들에게 관음 법문을 전하고 계십니다. 관음 법문은 석가모니 부처, 예수 그리스도, 선지자 마호메트, 그에게 평화가 있길, 구루 나낙과 그 외 많은 깨달은 스승들이 수행하신 법문입니다. 그녀는 우리가 늘 신을 기억하고 타인에게 헌신적으로 봉사하며 우주의 법칙을 지키면 인간으로서 가장 높은 잠재력에 도달하고 지구상에서 우리의 목적을 진정으로 이해할 거라 강조합니다. 칭하이 무상사께서는 피난민, 노숙자, 자연재해 희생자 및 구호가 필요한 분들께 정기적으로 물질적, 재정적 지원과 사랑을 전하시는 빛나는 자비의 모범입니다. 2006년 칭하이 무상사께서는 동양의 노벨 평화상이라 불리는 구시 평화상을 수상하셨으며 놀라운 자선 활동과 인도주의적 활동으로 많은 상과 영예를 안았습니다. 아름다운 동물들을 대변하는 진실된 목소리로 그녀는 평화롭고 사랑이 담긴 채식을 홍보하고 인류가 생명의 신성함을 깨닫고 모두 비건 채식을 하는 평화롭고 영광스러운 세상이 오면 동물들과 인류가 행복한 조화 속에 살 수 있다는 비전을 알리고 있습니다. 스승님께서는 다양한 방법으로 비건 채식을 확산하고 계십니다. 대안적인 삶 전담 배포, 국제적인 비건 채식 레스토랑 체인 러빙헛, 슈프림 마스터 TV뿐 아니라 정기적으로 영향력 있는 정부 및 미디어 지도자들에게 메시지를 전하고 기후변화에 관한 TV 회의에 참여하는 등 알려지지 않은 많은 일도 하고 계십니다. 스승님의 노력은 동물에게 친절한 생활 방식에 대하여 그리고 이 자비로운 방식이 어떻게 기후변화로부터 지구를 구하며 국가 간의 지속적인 평화를 가져올 수 있는지에 관한 전 세계적 인식 변화에 큰 영향을 미쳤습니다. 칭하이 무상사께서는 수년간 아메리카에서 아프리카, 유럽, 오세아니아로 전 세계를 방문하시며 다양한 영적 주제에 관해 대중과 제자들과 함께 수백 회의 강연과 담화를 가지셨습니다. 스승과 제자 사이에서 그녀의 통찰 있는 강연을 전하게 되어 영광입니다. 칭하이 무상사께서 여행하신 우주의 높은 세계들 6부 중 4부 2013년 6월 16일 미국 캘리포니아 LA에서 영어로 진행된 칭하이 무상사와 슈프림 마스터 TV 직원과의 전화회의입니다.
Master, since you can only meditate physically in one area at a time, is there anyone who could also help meditate for you?
Yeah, I wish, I was thinking about that. I was kind of greedy and sitting at the peace area, and I want some people to sit in the disaster minimizing area, and I want another person to sit on the nutritional reorientations or to direct people to be vegan, all that, but it's not possible.
Oh, not possible.
Yeah, that person has to be the same level as I am in order to absorb and not to be destroyed by this power. For example, the electrician, okay, in your house, yeah? He has been equipped with the knowledge of how dangerous electric shock can be, for example. So he's equipped himself. He knows how to avoid it. But if some lay people want to come in and help and just fumbling around, maybe he gets electric shock and dies.
Oh, I see, Master.
I try so many ways, believe me or not. I put my dog there and then come and hug my dog. Afterwards, yeah, and then I put some clothes, my clothes that I already wear. I put it in different places, you know, the important places, like 2 or 3, several places, and then wear them later on when I don't have enough time to sit in several places in a short time. I wear them. It does have some effect, like 10%, but it don't last long.
Oh.
It's soaked into it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but I try many ways. I put my fruit there, yeah, sandwiches.
Master, you're so creative.
What to do? I wish I have another person to help me, you know.
Oh,
I
yes,
was thinking,
Master.
Suppose if I'm married and I have a husband, will he be able to also help me, But I don't think so. It's not possible. It's just my things, just my stuff. That labor, it's like that. I really was thinking about that. Yeah.
Wow, you tried so many ways.
I put my shoes, my hat, my telephone, whatever I can, spread it all around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And eat there, sleep there.
Does it work if you sleep there or eat there?
Yeah, it does. It's just less percentage. And sometimes there are 3 different connections in one whole line, straight line.
Oh.
Then I don't sit in meditation. I just lay there. Yeah. If you see me, you think, oh, what a lazy master. I thought she's sitting in meditation. She's just sleeping all day. And she's crazy. She sleeps on the bare ground like that. Why? There's a good bed and sofa. She's just laying there. Yeah. You would think I'm crazy. You don't know. Maybe you don't, but other people might. That's why I have to do it quietly, yeah?
Wow.
Secretly. And, for example, also in some houses they provide big bed for me, like a queen size bed. Normally I don't need that, but it's already there. But some bed is in a position of a different spiritual connection, so I take that.
Oh.
So if the Buddha is still alive, he would think I don't keep the precepts. Because one of the precepts of the monks, of the disciple before, is that when they're assembled together, they don't sleep on the high or big bed.
Oh.
But I do sleep on them, I do sit on them, I use them if there is. But I do also sit on the ground or in the cave or in the hole of the mountain or hang on the tree, on the hammock, whatever,
wow.
wherever, yeah.
Wow, wherever.
Wherever. So if people think that I shouldn't sleep on the bed, I'm sorry, I say I do. It depends, oh, so nice to lay down when you have 4 connections at the same time.
Wow. That's
You can double, triple, quarter your income, your spiritual income, and absorb all this power at the same time.
wow.
Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes it's too powerful, so I had to get out of it. And, do 2 at a time, or 3, or 1 at a time. It depends, yeah? Okay. So right now, good bed, bad bed, floor, hanging, hammock, or hose, or cave, or big bed, small bed, whatever. Whatever. As long as I can connect. Because the connection is not always like fixed on the ground for you to sit there, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Oh.
It's sometimes on the roof.
Oh.
Sometimes in the middle of the house. Sometimes hanging between the ceiling and the bed.
Oh.
Then you have to stand on the bed.
Oh, I see.
You ask me if you can do it. Yeah, you can try.
Sounds challenging.
You can stand on the bed. But you have nothing to hold on.
Oh.
Stand there for hours.
Oh my goodness, Master.
Yeah. And sometimes I stay on the hammock and it's so cold because it's the cold. Even if I put something, it's cold. It's not like on the bed.
Oh, how come, Master?
Cold. The hammock is cold. Hammock is for summer, but in winter it's cold. But I still
yes,
use it.
Master.
If it needs to be, because it's in that position, in that height, you see? It's not on the bed. It's higher, so I hang the hammock if I can. Sometimes you cannot, then you just stand. Or kneel.
But Master, since you can move SBLs, aren't you able to move these connections too after a while?
No.
Oh, how come, Master?
It's just like that. Okay. In the airplane. You travel on airplane before, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Okay. You see this oxygen mask? It drops down in front of you when necessary.
Yes.
And it's connected with the big, powerful oxygen tank, like that. You don't move anywhere.
Oh, I see.
The connection is about 70 centimeters high, yeah, physically speaking, and about 10 centimeter diameter. It's round. It's almost like a water pipe.
Oh, Oh,
Yes, Master.
that's very narrow, Master.
Yeah, that's a connection. Just like your oxygen mask. It's just small like that, just for your mouth only, yeah? And there's a little string hanging on the ceiling of the airplane that is connected to a big tank of oxygen, okay?
Yes.
Similar like that. So you can't move to another area. Yeah, that's why I told you can't sit 1 inch apart from it.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, you sit still right there until you absorb all the power, and then it will be refilled again after it's used. It's all controlled, automatic. And it's not always on the ground or where convenient for you. No. It's where it already has been. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Whether it's on top of the tree or in the middle of the lake, you go sit there.
Oh, in the middle of the lake, Master?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That must be hard to follow them.
Yeah, I know, man. That you don't have to sit there forever, thank God. At the moment, it's not all that difficult. At the moment, I have gone through all that. But that is also a test, or this is also a test. And not because I haven't tested you, it's just the karmic law and the karma and all that, the karma of the world demand that whoever is meditator must be really dedicated and really have a love for all beings to do this, no matter what.
Wow.
No matter how inconvenient, no matter how uncomfortable. Otherwise, they are not revealed. These levels will not be revealed. That's why one after another. I'm still being tested.
Oh, Master.
Yeah, I'm still being tested. Knowingly or unknowingly. Sometime in the middle of the night, I just have to get up and go somewhere.
Wow.
Or don't sleep all night and just have to run. But it doesn't matter. These are not a hard price to pay. I'm willing anyway.
Thank you, Master.
So if you are attached to comfort, attached to good bed, good house, or comfort zone, most people are attached to their comfort zone. So that's just one thing why they cannot do it anyway. They're not used to hardship. They are not used to no matter where, no matter what. You really have to love it so much that even if you die doing it, you do it. Otherwise, you will not be revealed, all that, even if you place it there. Because the law of fairness of the universe demands that way.
Oh.
Because the heavy bad karma of the world demands price to pay. Not like heaven is harsh or anything. It is the fairness of the universal law.
Thank you for selflessly suffering all this for others, Master.
Suffer? Yeah, but a little bit. I'm so happy to have found it again. Any price will do.
Thank you for enduring all this, Master.
No, it's good, it's good. That's why I told you, even if my ex-husband come back, I won't have time for him. He won't put up with all this. I don't think any soldiers will be putting up with all this either. Okay?
Oh, Master.
Yeah. I will not explain, okay, let's go here because of that, because of this. I just say, okay, we go now. Sometimes because of danger as well, you know? Yeah. But I don't always explain. Sometimes because of spiritual practice. But I don't always explain. Because I don't need to prove anything. If that person or whoever believes that I'm right and good, then just follow what I do. If not, then no use, no need. But as I told you, people are so mostly conventional and also attached to comfort zone and their own judgment of things.
Yes.
So it's not that's what hinder people
Yes, Master, that's true.
to become a higher level of practitioner. The ego, yeah. Ego is the one attached to everything that they like, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, ego is also very scary. Ego is our worst enemy, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Right.
Master, how come in this period the karmic law does not allow a master to be killed?
Oh, it's probably the master suffer himself enough already. I don't know about others. I myself suffer enough. I think I punish myself enough. No need to die. Die is not the worst situation even. You see what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, Master.
There are different kind of death, different kind of suffering. Mental suffering, emotional suffering, psychological suffering. Yeah. Even spiritual suffering. Death is not the worst thing that could happen to anyone or to a master.
Master, what is spiritual suffering like?
Spiritual suffering, yeah? Okay. I tell you what. For example, you are always loving and kind to people, yeah? Especially to your disciples or to your dogs. And then suddenly one day you feel that love is just taken away from you.
Whoa.
Even just for a few hours or a few days, it is like you like a shell, empty shell. Or you could not even meditate. Or you meditate, but you feel all the agonies and suffering of the people in the world.
Whoa.
And you feel helpless. Or you keep going, trying to go up to the higher level, but you're being blocked. You know, frustration, exhaustion, suffering.
Wow.
That's spiritual suffering, okay?
Oh, yes, Master.
Sometime, if I just talk to somebody, special somebody, which is, I know already, not too good, harmful and all that, but I spoke to because I had to, for work, for some reason, necessity. And then I'd be empty for hours on end like that, or days.
Wow.
Depends on how long I talk to that person.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
The general bad karma of the world is very heavy, but if you have direct contact with somebody, that affects you immediately. I feel it's so incredible to even answer you this, because I don't know how to explain it. I think, how can I explain it? How could you even believe it?
It sounds very difficult, Master.
Yeah. You don't have to believe it. It's nothing good anyway.
Thank you for explaining, Master.
You're welcome, love.
Hi, Master.
Yes?
Master, how come sometimes we cannot get on well with certain people? For example, how come we can work well with one person but not with another?
Okay. This is because of several reasons. First one may be the past karma, bad karma with that person. Second, that person maybe carries too much negative power and hence also unlucky attributes with him or herself. But if you are with that person, your luck will be taken away to some extent. I also work with many like that. Then if you are with that person, you will suddenly become very unlucky, one string of bad luck after another. And then you feel agitated all the time and you feel angry sometimes with no reason or for small reason in the presence of that person.
Wow.
And whatever you tell him or her, she seems difficult to understand you. Or she understands but don't want to understand. And know it but don't want to do it or don't want to cooperate. And just make things difficult. Because these people are more negative than positive. There are two kind of people in this world. One belongs to the positive side and one belongs to the negative side. The negative side people, sometimes they might be lucky in the world, but they will take luck from you also, whoever nearby. And their negative energy will cause you to be irritated, sometimes even sick, ill, gravely ill or mildly ill. It depends on how much negative power he or she carries and how much bad luck he or she will cause. That's why sometimes people do business with one person and become bankrupt and do business with another person and become prosperous. In the ancient time, people choose wife and husband very carefully because of that.
Yes.
They go to the extreme, famous or good astrologer to match them to see if they are good for each other, everything like that. But it's difficult to find out until you live with each other or work with each other. Difficult, sometimes take a long time to realize that. Because you can't just think negative of anybody you know or seen. You just feel like, today I don't feel good. That's why I'm angry, I'm sorry. And then you keep apologizing to even to that person all the time because you're angry with him or her.
Yes.
But it's not always your fault. The person looks like you're a victim, but in the real sense, you are the victim. You're victimized by their negative energy. But then it looks like you are the aggressor, and you have to apologize all the time. Yeah, I'm telling you, I know all these things. It's not very good experience for me either.
Yes. Master, how much does the karma of someone near us affect us?
It depends on how strong you are. But if it's near, then it affects anyway. More or less, it will affect you, okay? And it depends on your willingness also. For example, the master is willing to take on the karma of other people, then it just come in. And if you are a nice and good person and you sympathize with other people, then whoever nearby will affect you. And even you're not sympathize, it affects you also differently, yeah? More or less.
Yes, Master.
Whoever near us affects us. Even birds, dogs, cats, neighbors, friends, acquaintances, relatives, family members, they are all affecting each other.
Yes, Master. Master, how much are we affected when we think about someone, whether they are near or far, or if they have passed away?
Just as if that person is next to you. Because karma doesn't have a distance. Karma doesn't know distance. Yeah, that's why when you initiated your 5 generations, become also liberated.
Yes, we're forever grateful for that.
At least 5 generations, it could be more, 9, even 10. Karma doesn't know distance.
활기찬 시청자 여러분, 오늘 스승과 제자 사이 칭하이 무상사께서 여행하신 우주의 높은 세계들 6부 중 4부를 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 수프림 마스터 TV의 긍정적인 프로그램을 계속 시청해 주세요. 주목할 뉴스에 이어 지혜의 말씀 마하트마 간디의 신에게 이르는 길 2부 중 2부가 방송됩니다. 평화와 행복이 가득한 축복된 나날이 되시길 바랍니다.
May your days overflow with blessings of happiness and peace. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD.